Hi, I'm Lauren from LSP Actions and welcome to this video tutorial for the LSP Overlay Applicator Action Bundle Kit. This video tutorial we're concentrating on adding a sky overlay using the actions. If you own any of the LSP sky overlays, you will already have the huge bumper action pack which has a lot more including for adding skies. In this action set though, this will really see you through. This is contains the the main elements you need for adding a sky if you're not using Photoshop sky replacement, if you prefer to add manually. I'm using Photoshop Creative Cloud, the same goes if you're using Elements or Photoshop GS5 or CS6. If you're unsure of where we are, we're kind of coming into this video halfway through the bundle of tutorials. If you're in doubt at any point with anything we're doing, please do go watch video 1, where I show you how to install the actions, how to get them into coloured button mode and what's included. So open up your image into Photoshop. Sky overlays I generally find work best when you've got a blown out white sky with hardly any detail. If you're looking for a full-blown sky replacement, you already have a great sky, you might want to use Photoshop's sky replacement in selecting the sky option. These actions add an overlay. So let's get started. Add a sky overlay. These might be skies that you have downloaded yourself, bought online, created via AI, that you've shot in camera and you have some bundles you want to use. So go ahead and grab your sky that you're going to be using. I'm using this sky here. This is the LSP Sky Overlay Sample Bonus Sky that I've included for you in this set. So I'm just going to be resizing that in. I've played the action. Let's pop that about there. You generally want the blur on my skies around the horizon line. And go ahead and hit enter. Okay, now what would happen is the sky is semi-transparent, so you can just go ahead and reposition this a little bit better. Hit enter again with the little checkbox, and the sky's done. You can read the little stop sign that comes up if you want to. And what you do now, you literally just paint it in. The blending has been done, the masking has been done, the adaptation layer has been kind of created for you, so you just literally paint it in. If it's going over your subject, I'm painting with a white brush. See up here in the layers panel, the white is showing, black means hide. You can't see your layers, come up to window, hit layers. I'm going to switch to a black brush now to just do some hiding. Layer mask is like a lotto scratch card, so black means hide and white means show. Much better than just erasing, because if you're erasing an object you can't get it back, whereas a layer mask you're just hiding or showing, you're choosing what to hide or show. And that's using the action included to add a sky overlay. You've also got a bonus extra here which adds sky editing layers. So once you've added your sky already, make sure you've selected it in the layers panel and hit the extra, add the sky editing layers if you want to add anything else there, and they pop up really quickly. So we have some solid paint here. This is basically blurring the sky using white. You can just paint any areas of the sky away and it will be the correct colour. Rich colour, we can really pop the sky out there. Mute and calm, you see all I'm doing is going over with a nice big white brush. Pinkify, do you want to make the sky pink and funky? That's in there. Creamify is in there too. I want to make that sky creamy looking. Colour wash, you can change this colour to any colour you want. This will wash it over the sky. You can just simply double click the colour box and you can add that in there. A drastic contrast, if you want to make that sky pop and look really moody, you can do that. You see I'm literally clicking on these black boxes here, they have all the options. Deepen and darken the sky. Lift and brighten, does it need to look sunnier, does it need to look more like a sunny day? And tone down and boost the sky. So you have all these options for adding your sky in. On Photoshop you can use skies you've purchased, you can use skies you've created in AI, you can use skies that you've photographed yourself. Every time you've been out with your camera, you're grabbing some gorgeous skies that you want to use as a replacement. And I recommend working this best on blown out sky images. If your image has, let me just try and darken this sky down a little bit here. I'm going to use Photoshop's Select Sky technology here, just to do that. This is not something you need to do, I'm just doing it to show you if this sky does have any detail left in it. Just going to invert that. Oops, sorry, excuse me. And I'm just darkening the sky. So you see here's the original sky, it's not great, but there's, I mean that looks terrible, but I'm just showing you as an example because this is what I have to hand right now. So if your original sky is there and you want to add a sky layer in, what I recommend is coming up here to select, choosing sky, let Photoshop think. If you've got the older versions of Photoshop, you're going to have to manually select this. Come down here, add a levels or a curves layer, and just boost that sky right up until it's blown out pretty much white. And then you can go ahead and add the sky using these actions. So I hope that helps. You can also go over onto the LSP Actions website and you can download the Sky bundles, which come with more tutorials and a lot more actions included, including adding a rainbow, adding all sorts of things to the sky. That's over on the LSP Actions website. But this sky overlay action here in this pack, including these extras, will really see you through adding sky overlays to any images. So I hope you love that, and I hope you enjoy this bonus sky that I've given you in the pack. I'm Lauren, thanks for watching.